And our news making headlines in business news. Kenya today joins the rest of the world in marking the International Day of Persons with Disability, a day that underscores the need for inclusion, accessibility and equal participation for all. This year, the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, REREC, is commemorating the day through an initiative focused on supporting persons with disabilities and advancing inclusive development, particularly through clean cooking solutions and energy access support. We're now joined by our reporter, Trevor Ngenda, who is at REREC's Jamhuri Energy Center here in Nairobi. Trevor, what more can you tell us?
Action. A very good afternoon to you, Jackie Wambiru. We are coming to you from Jamhuri Sports Ground, where Kenya today joins the rest of the world in marking the International Day for Persons Living with Disability. And we are currently at REREC Energy Center here at Jamhuri Grounds in Nairobi, where the corporation has used this day to honor the people living with disability and, of course, to celebrate the leadership. And it's a day to spotlight equal opportunities and also to advocate for equal opportunities for them, and of course to promote inclusion and dignity for all, as well as boosting innovation as key drivers for equal participation. And joining me this afternoon is the senior management of the Renewable Energy and Rural Electrification Corporation, and I'm here with the CEO, Dr. Rose Mkalama. Maybe you can begin by telling us the significance of this day. When we know you for rural electrification, maybe what's the day's significance to you?
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Rose Mkalama. Our responsibility as REREC is to electrify rural areas, but you realize that you cannot exclude people with disability because they form part of the population. You know that comprises about 15% of our population, and we would like and normally do include them in our planning to ensure that even as we electrify, business premises, homes, we do not leave behind people with disability. We are very specific about identifying people with disability in our electrification process, and we include them in our planning. When we go and electrify a project, we ensure that we prioritize them and ensure that they are connected. We also support them with small businesses so that we can now support them both socially and economically, so that they can also be able to raise some little money for their own upkeep. It is very critical for REREC to work with these communities. When you look at our projects, for example, we do electrification of, say, schools. Within those schools, we also have people with disability, and this way we are able to support them and improve their education standards, and therefore they're able to access education like any other Kenyan. We are also able to connect hospitals where they access health facilities, and just like any other citizen, they can be able to walk to a hospital and get treatment because of their special conditions. You realize there are some drugs that require refrigeration that they may require, which we never used to have in hospitals in the rural areas. With the electrification projects that we are undertaking, we are very happy to report that people with disability have been able to access health care, and therefore we have been able to improve their lives and even increase their life and lifespan.
Maybe what challenges have you experienced, especially while trying to ensure equitable access to energy and electricity in the rural areas?
There are several challenges that we have experienced. Of course, the bigger challenge is the budget. You know, we are about 52 million Kenyans in this country. The law says that you connect everybody, the 52 million Kenyans. But of course, this cannot be done immediately, but we are very happy because the government is very focused on the last mile connectivity program, and we are reaching all the 290 constituencies. In fact, even for areas that are far away from the grid, the government has come up with programs, off-grid programs, to electrify those areas, especially in the areas of mini-grids and standalone solar systems. So we are very happy to report that we are reaching every Kenyan.
All right.
The other challenge we have, of course, is our demographics. Sometimes we are sparsely populated in some areas. So the cost of electrifying those areas, of course, become more. But we are working very closely with the Ministry of Energy. We are working very closely with Treasury. And we are also working with development partners to ensure that we get sufficient funding for our projects. Yeah. One of our biggest programs that we are having is the is the matching fund facility, which we are doing with the counties and also the constituencies and the NCDF to ensure that we get money. They give us a shilling and we match it for a shilling. And therefore, we have been able to do more projects.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Rose. Maybe I can engage you, Bob, the manager for the centers. What criteria was used, for example, to pick the people who are gathered here today, and what are their, what needs were prioritized?
Thank you very much, Trevor. Just as my CEO has mentioned, today's event was very critical for our corporation. And for us, it is not the first time we are doing this. We have been living among ourselves with the people who are disabled. Back to your question, today's event was done collectively with the other partners. One major partner being the Mother Ministry, led by Waziri, Minister of Energy, and also the beneficiaries of these improved cook stoves were given to us by the Social Protection Department, which is also a key partner of REREC as we try to improve on our mandate to the public and Kenyans.
All right. Thank you. Maybe I engage you, sir. You can tell us your name and quickly, what other projects are you implementing and who are your key partners?
Yes, I'm Engineer Freddie Sugar. Actually, the energy center's activities still fall under my docket. Yeah, so at REREC, we, of course, do quite a number of projects as listed. Among them is electrification, rural electrification, but we also do projects on renewable energy. And basically what we've been doing here, mostly we've been distributing equipment to those living with disabilities, which are renewable energy based. This is an area that is a focus, and the corporation still subscribes. As our mandate, we also subscribe to the Sustainable Development Goals, especially goal number 17 on partnerships and collaboration. So we have quite a number of partners we work with. One key, especially to this event, has been GIZ. GIZ has been supporting us very closely through the project that we have been working by the name GCF, Global Funds, to be able to support those who are needy and also to promote renewable energy.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. I thank you all. Thank you, Engineer.